What's up? It's Curry Spice back with another video. It's 2019. I'm so excited. We're finally here. And I couldn't ask for anything more in this moment. So I'm very excited for this year. Extremely excited. And things are coming into place. I had my last day of caregiving, which was yesterday, January 2nd, 2019. And it was a little bittersweet because I will miss the residents for sure. I've built so many connections, and I'm very happy for how far I've come. Because I've worked there for like 8 months. Actually, tomorrow, January 4th, will be 8 months, and my file's about to get transferred over. But yeah. So I mean, I wanted to quit that job so badly, and I didn't do it. I didn't do it because, well, I still need a job, and jobs are very difficult to come by nowadays. And I really don't like to apply for jobs. I really don't. I don't like it. So, but I mean, I talked to my supervisor about what I was feeling, and this was like 2.5 months ago. So this transfer took a long time to take effect because the holidays was coming up and the community didn't want to be short a caregiver and all that stuff. So, but I hung in there, even though it was so difficult. I went to my supervisor about wanting to quit, but I just told her I wasn't going to do it, even though the urge was there. But I guess I'm a very strong person to have to go through that emotional turmoil and still end up on top, because the job has a high turnover, and I have a different coping strategy than other people. Like, my coping strategy was to embrace the situation for what it was, and even though I didn't want to embrace it because I hated it, but when people saw me there at the job, they would think I'm like one of the happiest caregivers there is, because I put on that persona. I took on pretty much a female Kevin Hart kind of persona, and I'm a naturally funny person anyway. But the way I was able to cope with the job was I just laughed everything off. Everything was funny. I made a joke out of everything, and I let go of any shyness. So, like, all the residents there knew me as the class clown, so to speak. Like, I was a funny girl. And I wasn't afraid to take that on. And it felt really empowering to be that funny girl. Very empowering. I broke down the barriers of shyness, any little residual shyness that I have left over from my past. Because I'm not shy anymore, or at least for the most part. I still have my shy moments, but that job really helped me get out of my shyness for sure. Because I put myself out there to be the funny girl, and I didn't mind being the outsider. Yeah, I did not mind it at all. because there were a lot of people there who worked with me. Well, not a lot of people, but certain people. Because not everyone is as funny as me, or some people aren't even funny at all. So they're looking at me like, why are you laughing about everything when I'm taking my situation and I'm taking a situation that infuriates me because I don't want to be in it anymore. And I'm like just taking that negative and turning it into a positive with my sense of humor. I think my residents really appreciated that because it not only did I get to enjoy my own sense of humor, but they were able to enjoy it too because it was very, it was definitely improv. I'm very situationally funny. So I wish I could have taken the moments from when I worked there and make like, I don't know, like a collaboration of funny moments. Cause oh my goodness, the material. If you were to like provide footage for every single funny moment, it'd probably be enough for a reality show. So, and you know what? With my writing, I need to get back into my writing, but it's actually also enough to write a book on, or at least like a short story. So that's something to consider. I'm just here at Starbucks in my neck of the woods and just celebrating and embracing this moment of freedom and stopping at nothing to make sure my dreams come true. So I guess the message of this episode will be that always take a negative and like flip it over to a positive just so you can cope. Just so you can cope with the woes of life. Because remember, I coped like this I've been there for like 8 months. So you can imagine how long it took for me mentally, all that coping. So I had to go into defense mode. I had to defend myself, but do it in the healthiest way possible and keep my employment status intact at the same time. So I take my hat off to the way I did it. I take my hat off to myself because it reminds me that anything that I want to do, I can do it. I'm unstoppable. And I love that feeling. I love that feeling. I love to feel like I can take on anything. I can climb mountaintops. You know? I love that feeling. So it's very liberating right now, like sitting in the seat with my frame of mind that I won. I won. I finally won. There's Starbucks in my hand. I won. I'm so happy. I really am. I have a mixture of different feelings. A little excited, but actually very excited. A little nervous, but it's nothing to be nervous about. Nothing to be nervous about at all. Eager for everything I have planned for 2019 to come into place. And I feel so much support now. I feel so loved, and I feel like my presence will be missed at the location that I just left yesterday after 8 months. And it's always good to feel connected, like you have a sense of purpose and to feel missed, to feel loved, to feel supported, to really feel that if you were to die tomorrow, that people will cry for you. And I achieved that in Huntington Beach. I achieved that. And I know that no matter where I go, I'll be fine. Because I can make friends. I can talk to strangers as though I've known them for years. I have that skill. So I know that no matter where I go, I can make it. Not saying I'll get along with every single person I touch, but something like that, though. Something close to every person I touch. But I mean, there's a couple that slip through the cracks, of course. You know, I don't love everyone, and everyone doesn't love me. That's just how it is. But everyone doesn't love Gary Vee. You can't win them all, so don't even try. So I didn't want to work there anymore because I wanted to get my time freedom. Time freedom is very important to me now with the entrepreneurships, because I was traveling 32 hours a week via public transportation. Yes, you heard that correctly. 30 up to 32 hours a week commuting via public transportation. So that's a full-time job in itself, just the commute alone. Then if you add the rigor of caregiving to that, then we're going at least another 32 hours. But then I would work 15-hour shifts too, so you remember that. So I would work well over 64 hours a week if you count the commute. It was very tedious, as you can see. It was extremely tedious. And the other reason why I didn't want to work there anymore is because it was too rat racy for me. And I don't like to be in the rat race. I hate it. I've hated the rat race since I was a kid. I hated it. And I think as I'm going more towards entrepreneurship, I'm hating the rat race even more, because I'm leaning more towards working for myself and shying more away from the the Monday through Friday from 9 to 5, and my freedom in all aspects is more important to me now than ever. And once my time is wasted, there's no getting it back. And I'm not getting any younger. I'm really not getting any younger, despite the way I might look to you. I might look really young to you, but I promise you, I'm aging just like you are. And I've reached this part in my life where it's like this cut the bullshit kind of mentality, where it's like I'm running for my dreams and I'm cutting anything in my life that's unnecessarily rigorous, because life is too short for that. It really is too short. So 2019 is about reclaiming my life, reclaiming myself and taking control of my own life, because we have the tendency to feel stuck in our lives. We have the tendency to feel like we don't have options. And I'm still human. I'm still human. So there might be some things in my life even going on right now where I might feel stuck. But you have to flip that in your mind, and you have to say, damn it, I'm going to take control, because this is my life. I'm living my life, not my life is living me. You know? So that's the way you have to think about it. And it's so hard sometimes because life gets in the way. there's so many different circumstances out there, and it feels like it's impossible to recover, but it's really not. It's really not. If you listen to Gary Vee, he'll tell you you can overcome anything. I promise you, if you listen to Gary Vee, you will make it. To listen to everything he's telling you and you will make it. And that's what I'm doing. I'm putting what Gary Vee told me into practice. And I feel so alive. I really do. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. I just wanted to share that. I guess that's it for now, for this video. Many more videos to come in 2019. Very, very excited. As always, looking forward to spicing up your life one episode at a time. And I hope you have an excellent start of the year, just like I am.